Techlead doesn't address the substantial criticism, so it's kind of annoying. And in that sense, I don't have too much to add there, because if you're not going to...
Yeah, so it sounds like exactly what I said in the beginning, huh?
Address the fact that, like, your coin is a...
I wonder what happens with this stuff, man. You know, because it's such an interesting thing, you know, like the SEC, there are consequences to playing with the market and so on, right? So I don't know what happens to these things, you know, when you do all these things, like, to say if it was true, right? And you build this coin with the sole purpose of like scamming the heck out of people, like, is it really a bad thing? Hey guys, I am Bryson here. Welcome to my show. And today, guys, you know, I've been procrastinating on this video because I'm not sure if I want to do it or not do it, okay? But there's this guy, his name is Coffeezilla, and there's this other guy, his name is Techlead. I don't know what his real name actually is, but apparently they're in some beef, you know, and I want to find out what's going on here. Apparently Techlead is like a scammer, and then Coffeezilla exposed him, but I don't know what's going on. I haven't watched a single video except this one because basically the thumbnail really grabbed my attention. So today we're gonna find out exactly what's going on. I'm not picking sides, I'm not doing any of that, okay? However, guys, if you guys notice, I got like a new tree. The tree is back there. It does not look as green as it should, you know? Like, I need to design this tree, put some lights over it. Give me some tips, guys, okay? I need to design this room, well, this studio, as best as possible. So, like, let me know. And if you guys are new here, make sure to go ahead and basically like this video. On top of that, also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified. That way you get notified when I post a video if YouTube does not decide to actually send you a notification, okay? So click that bell to get notified when I actually upload. Now, without further ado, let's find out what the heck is going on with this beef and who's right, who's wrong, and you guys know, okay? Let's hear about this drama.
Ladies and gentlemen, Techlead has responded. Brace yourselves. He's gone full damage control, panic mode, including calling me racist.
Okay, so this is getting kind of deep. I'm gonna go ahead and basically charge my phone because we might be here for a while. So this is kind of crazy.
Exposing his scam, and he literally doxed me in a post which he has.
Guys, what does dox mean? Does dox means like you get canceled? I don't know what that means, okay? Just being honest, don't know what it means.
Now deleted, but we'll get into all of that. For now, let's back up and talk about his response video and explain what is this situation? How did we get here?
Yeah, because that's what I want to know, Coffeezilla. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I would not want to have a job like that. You know, the job where you come on YouTube, you try to help people by exposing other people. Right, because it's just like a lot of research. It's a lot of like, you got to find those negatives. If you get something wrong, what happens to you then? It's criticizing also. I'm just happy that that's not my job. You know what I mean?
Well, I uploaded a video.
Coffeezilla, Techlead scammed you with 1 million token as a millionaire. Okay, so that's okay. All right, so let's find out. So maybe, you know, just from this little picture here, what we heard so far, it might sound like basically maybe Techlead created like his own like blockchain, and then he had like this little market cap that was kind of fake, and then he promoted it, and then he got people to invest into it, and then potentially he got out and then made that money and then left the other people with nothing. It might be that. I hope it's not that. And I swear to you, I have never heard about this beef whatsoever. It is my first time, probably just like for a lot of you guys here.
Right here, accusing million.
Why do they put people this stuff, man? Why do they put these faces on people?
Token, a coin Techlead created, of being a Ponzi coin that Techlead lied about and scammed his fans with for millions of dollars.
And by the way, that's the thing, you know, that's why I'm so careful, you know, because Warren Buffett says, for example, it takes 20 years to build a reputation. And it takes 5 minutes to basically lose it. It's one of those things you spend a lifetime like actually doing everything you can for people. But if you try to finesse somebody, then you kind of like mess up everything, right? So that's why I'm not big on, I get asked all the time, you know, tell me crypto this, crypto that, you want to do this, you want to do that. I'm not into making money alone. I'm into helping people. That's my priority. And then making money is just a result of those things.
Additionally, he said he put in $1 million of his own money.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get it started.
But now admits that isn't true.
And, you know, to clarify, okay, when I started the...
By the way, whenever I hear about Techlead and I watch some of his videos, I never know if he's serious, you know? It's just like a lot of, what do you call that word? It's not cynicism, it's sarcasm, right? Yeah, sarcasm. It's a lot of sarcasm. I don't know if it's like natural sarcasm, like he's just naturally sarcastic, or if it's like real sarcasm. You know, like I don't even know what that means. You know, it just sounds like he's being sarcastic. So I can't take him really serious all the way.
Project I bootstrapped with 50,000 USD coins paired to 50,000 million tokens.
But despite that lie, Techlead seems to be doubling down, because on Sunday, he responded with a video that frankly is unbelievable. It's called, "I'm so sorry, I'm going to jail as a millionaire."
And by the way, he always has like as a millionaire, as this. I don't mind those things. You know, everybody has their fans and all these things. And, you know, I just hope he's doing more good than bad. And I'm not picking any sides at all, because I don't know the whole situation yet. But so far, I hope everything's fine over here, though.
Let's take a watch together and see where it all went wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla.
And by the way, the way I found out about Techlead is that I remember I watched a video and he was like, I was going through something back then too. I made a video about like, hey, I lost my wife. She took away my kid. And I sent them a DM with a book on how to maybe work on those things a little bit better. I learned a lot since then, you know, but one thing is balance, you know, more money isn't better. Having a main focus, like your family, yourself, principles to abide with, those are the really important things, you know. You don't want to lose your family over anything.
And don't forget to pump the stock. That's not a stock. Zilla, guys. It's free. You just like, subscribe, and the dividends, they start rolling in. Now,
I downloaded this video, so I can't like it. I downloaded it because I had a feeling that maybe this beef would get out of hand and then people would start deleting videos. So I downloaded it, you know, so just so I have it there.
Getting into this response video right up front, let's put the cans on. Let's dodge
Those headphones is trash.
the board. Let's do it, guys. Right here. Here it is, guys. The big response
Oh no, those are Sony. Never mind.
video. First of all, Techlead looks a little sad. Oh, that like this.
Ooh, that's tough, man. When your fan base turns against you, man. People, you know, the one thing I know is that, you know, fans, subscribers, call them what you may, they are individuals, you know, so they'll call you out and stuff, and that's what it's supposed to be like, you know.
Like isn't doing so well. Okay, let's throw him a like there. I'm here for you, Tech. Looks like he could use it, but let's get into this catastrophe together.
That's not funny, man. I don't know. I don't. This is why I couldn't do this job, you know. I couldn't. Shout out to Coffeezilla, man, but I just couldn't do this job.
How's my hair? Looking sharp? You know, it's tough being successful. It's lonely at the top.
Oh, you see, like that stuff right there, that's the humor, the sarcasm that I think is a part of his channel. His audience understands it, but I just don't know when he's serious or not serious.
As they say, the road to hell is paved with
Good intentions.
good intentions. Sorry, what I meant to say was that I think we really have a chance of going to the moon.
So basically, right away, Techlead doubles down and says that Million Token is doing better than ever.
Making a moon landing with Million Token, the hottest cryptocurrency right now on social media. In fact, just recently, Million Token has been trending on subreddit, on CoinGecko, most visited, most trending cryptocurrency.
Now this
Okay.
is the beginning of the reality bubble of Techlead. It's a manipulator tactic where you
And by the way, let's just be frank here. Whether it's a subscriber, people, YouTuber, celebrity, or whatever, that they make these coins, you're not investing, you're speculating. And the whole idea is that it's a great fool theory where you're trying to invest into something and hoping the other person pays more. Thus, you're not really investing into anything. It's just kind of like this little weird thing. Like, I'm going to pay this price, hopefully it goes up, but you have no way to tell why it's actually going to go up. Well, hopefully it's just more people are going to invest into it, but it's not a real investment.
try to repeat a lie long enough to make it true. He'll do that throughout this story. But the reality of Million Token is this. It's a crypto that's down about 80%.
80%. I mean, there's always like with everything that you ever start, right? From the very beginning, there's always like usually like the people that invest into the very top, then you have people that sell off, usually people that actually invented the token. So sell off at the top, and then they go ahead and usually like it just like clambers down. It might find something else. This is trash.
But if you listen to Techlead tell it, sounds like it's at all-time highs. And the reason, the person you have to thank for that, is apparently me.
It's because of so much press recently. What do we have to thank for this? Coffeezilla.
Coffeezilla.
Ooh, the big bad wolf. Gonna blow your Ponzi coin down. Get ready. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. Why?
He goes around basically calling projects scams, and maybe he generates some good press for himself. He virtue signals, and then people think that he's a hero for calling everything a scam. Life is a scam. Okay, he's a hero. This is
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's really just victim mentality.
Victim mentality. Okay.
Mentality, guys. You don't want victim mentality. Techlead is very much against it.
Sure, life's unfair. And you can complain about everything out there. You can say that government's a scam. But what are you really going to do about it?
Wow, this guy hates victim mentality.
What is it about? Like, okay, you just went into a tangent.
Which is weird, because right after this video, due to the likes and dislikes, he went on a unhinged Twitter rant where he tried to accuse me of being racist against him.
Guys, man, what a thing, man. What a drama. This is why I procrastinate on this video so much, man, because it just makes my soul ache, you know, just like watching this stuff, like, you know, like my fellow YouTubers fight and seeing people like get into like weird stuff. You know, I'm not like a sissy boy, you know, I don't want to put that out there, like, you know what I mean? But I really don't like the drama. I just not a big fan of drama. It's not really that off.
Apparently, that's the only explanation for why I called
Is that a good word to say? I don't know.
his coin a scam. Is Coffeezilla racist? His hatred for Asian people like myself is really unjustified.
Unjustified. I mean, you know, I don't know about Coffeezilla that well, but I watched a few of his videos. That guy literally goes after everyone. Like it doesn't matter. I think Coffeezilla is like the balance on the internet. You know, like he's just like the overwhelmed person that's right there, just like, oh, you don't want to do that because if he finds out, he'll blow it up for you, right? So it's the yang to the yin of the internet, right? The good and the bad, you know. It's the consequence, I guess, what it is.
Now that's an interesting strategy, pulling the race card. Let's see if it pays off for him, guys. Because the only problem is Techlead doesn't even agree with Techlead's own use of the race card.
Ability is that early on, I just decided I don't really want to be playing the race card everywhere I go.
Yeah, guys.
Oh my god, yo, right? Oh my gosh, imagine like somebody looking up all your history. This guy goes deep, guys. Okay, this guy goes deep. You know, probably like his subscribers send him like stuff. And it's like, how do you win? How do you win? And it's not like he's making stuff up, right? Like, oh my, how do you win against this guy? Unbeatable.
He would never do such a thing. Play the race card. Why? Well, because according to him, doing so would be a
victim mentality.
Which
oh my gosh.
Techlead would never have.
You just start blaming other people for your position and you just take on the victim mentality, the victim mindset.
It's not just victim mindset, it's a disempowering mindset. It's the idea that everybody else, it's kind of like you're going through life reacting to other people's things, right? So you're never in control. It's kind of like as a coder, I think Techlead would understand this, right? Like in life, you're the programmer and you build your own code, right? However you want it, like your own story. But if you don't believe that you're the programmer, then you can't really build anything because you don't think you're in control. That's the problem, right?
And you start saying, it's because I was born in this way. It's because you're being racist against me.
That didn't turn out so well. You look like a giant hypocrite right there. You're saying,
oh my gosh,
don't listen to Coffeezilla. He's the guy with the victim mentality. And also people who play the race card have a victim mentality. And then because you don't have any arguments, oh, you play the race card. I mean, maybe you guys shouldn't listen to Techlead, guys. Maybe you shouldn't listen to the guy playing the victim mentality.
Oh my gosh.
But moving back to the video, the biggest annoyance I had in this video, you know, before it went full delusional, is just kind of the disappointment that Techlead didn't actually address.
I think the biggest lesson I learned, like, from making mistakes on the internet was like that Logan Paul thing. Remember, guys, that Logan Paul thing? Like, he just came out. He was like, yo, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. And it was like that. PewDiePie, same thing. Hey, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Just like that. Like, don't try to cover it up. Accept it. Let come what will come. And the internet is such a broad place that in 2-3 weeks, no one will remember. But they will remember if you're lying.
Any of my points.
Not saying that Techlead is lying. Not picking any sides. Again, just want to reassure that.
Something that the commenters picked up on. Quote, I don't want to brush off his accusations. Brushes off Zilla's accusations.
Oh my god, what is going on, Fred Star?
A 10-minute response video where none of the major claims are addressed.
Wow, Joseph Carlson. Okay.
Dude, the first thing you did was attempt to play the race card. How can you sit there and mention the victim mentality with a straight face? You dodged every valid question and then tried to compare yourself to a pirate. Now hold on. be getting ahead of ourselves with the pirate thing. But these guys, these commenters are right. Techlead doesn't address the substantial criticism, so it's kind of annoying. And in that sense, I don't have too much to add there, because if you're not going
Yeah, so it sounds like exactly what I said in the beginning, huh?
to address the fact that like your coin is a
I wonder what happens with this stuff, man. You know, because it's such an interesting thing, you know, like the SEC, there are consequences to playing with the market and so on, right? So I don't know what happens to these things, you know, when you do all these things, like to say if it was true, right? And you build this coin with the sole purpose of like scamming the heck out of people, like, is it really a bad thing, you know? Because I don't know, like, obviously it's not like a cool thing to do, but are there really, for example, like real consequences, like going to jail and things like that? I don't think so, because there's so many like just flooding the market, right? So, and everyone has like their own motives.
Ponzi scheme. What am I supposed to say exactly? But one thing I can add is that, to my surprise, I found out that Techlead a few months ago actually agreed with me that Ponzi schemes are bad. Check it out.
Recently, some information has come to light that has made me skeptical about this whole cryptocurrency market, thinking that the whole thing could be being pumped up by a Ponzi scheme. And I wanted to make this video quickly to warn any of you out there as well who may have substantial life savings of your own also in cryptocurrencies.
Interesting.
So a few months ago, he's calling out Ponzi schemes when I guess it was financially convenient and socially convenient to do so. But then I guess he figured out if you can't beat him, why not join him? And this
Oh my gosh.
pattern of Techlead calling out scams and then doing the exact opposite doesn't even stop there. He also called Binance a scam a while back.
But what we need to talk about today is something extremely serious, which are the exit scams and people getting rug pulled, losing potentially their life savings. This is
By the way, if you are investing into anything with your life savings, you're stupid. I'm just being honest. I don't really pull punches at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Make sure that you're okay, right? Don't go into something that you don't comprehend with your life savings. And by the way, when people say life savings, they're talking about like, oh, I put in $300, $1,000, but that's all you have, right? So if you lose it, you lose it, right? So don't play these games, man. Be careful with these games. You hear about these YouTubers, not to say Techlead's one of them, but I know a few of them, and they talk about, I'm putting in $100,000 into this coin or $200,000 to this coin. Like, YouTubers, including myself, we make a lot of money, right? So understand that. So $100,000 to them is not like what $100 is to you in your pocket, is all you have, you know? So be careful with this stuff, man. Be careful.
exactly what happened with people over in Binance.
So here he is calling out Binance. But hey, what's this? The video
Bitcoin, hell, Binance scam took everything.
has been unlisted. Why? Maybe it's because Techlead is now trying to get Million Token listed on Binance. Here he's tweeting Binance listing at the CEO. So Techlead calls out the scam until it's time for him to run a scam. And then he pretends that what I do, it's virtue signaling. It's a victim mentality.
He goes around basically calling projects scams, and maybe he generates some good press for
Uh-oh.
himself. He virtue signals.
So Techlead calls out scams when it's convenient and when he's getting praised to do so. But the second it's more convenient for him to run his own scam, suddenly it's virtue signaling to do what I do. It's so funny to me to watch Techlead completely contradict himself every few months. Whenever he finds a new grift or he needs to do it, it's expedient for him to completely change his value system. But there
Principles are important. I was reading this book this morning. It's called the seven Habits of Highly Effective People. I forgot who the author is, but he talks about living a life based on principles. Principles don't change that often, you know. But if you just want money, you'll do whatever it takes to get money. If you just want women, you'll do whatever it takes to get women, right? So be careful with this stuff. Again, not picking sides.
is one point Techlead did address of mine. And this was the part where I said he lied about saying that he put $1 million of his own money into Million Token. And guess what? He admits I'm right.
And, you know, to clarify, okay, when I started the project, I bootstrapped with 50,000 USD coins paired to 50,000 million tokens.
That's exactly what I said. So he's admitting it. He did not put in $1 million of his own money. He used your money.
I had already collected about 100,000 USD coins. So I used those to continue deploying more tokens, which would bring in more USD coins. And
Now, he tries to weasel out of this by saying, oh, it's still backed by $1, whatever. The bottom line is he lied about the exact launch statement of his coin.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get it started.
I don't even want to do this video anymore, man. This is harsh.
Lied. He just admitted it. I mean, it's a scam, folks. But this is where the video really takes a turn for the delusional, because besides avoiding all the major points, Techlead, it seems like, decides to go mask off villain mode. Because he essentially said the fact he brought bad press to his own project was actually a good thing.
And so it's kind of like Genghis Khan, Napoleon, or Captain Blackbeard, these iconic
Oh, that's when they say he compared himself to a pirate. That's the line.
Historical figures. And some of these people were even villains. Sure, you could say that Captain Blackbeard was a scammer. He even killed people, and yet they are legends in history, and there is a value with these people.
Okay. I wouldn't use those references.
Yo, this man really just said, yes, Blackbeard killed people. Yes, he was a scam. But isn't it cool that you know his name? No! And by the way, you're not a legend. You're on Coffeezilla. That doesn't make you famous. But this tells you so much.
You're on Coffeezilla. I like this guy, man. He's so cool. I don't know if anything he's saying makes sense or not. Oh my god, what is this? Imagine yourself, guys, on this chopping block.
Much about the psychology at play here. It's all about fame. That's all that matters.
Guys, I need you guys to comment down below and give me ideas for videos, because clearly when I pick them myself, I go into tangents where I end up not really liking the things that I'm doing. Okay, so I need ideas. Maybe I should go, for example, just to the regular the NBC living as a millionaire or whatever videos. Let me know what you want me to react to, because this right here is tough.
Matters to Techlead, and it's an illness that clout chasers have. It's like
clout chasers.
Followers are the only thing that matters, and anything that gets you followers must be good. And honestly, it's cringy. It really reminds me of this guy that was seen on Dr. Phil. I mean, you look at this guy and think he's got a mental illness.
I mean, I don't talk to my family.
Admits he's bullied online because of his viral videos. Lars, age 20.
Why not?
They're irrelevant.
They're irrelevant? I feel like he was waiting for that. That long pause, ask me,
They're irrelevant?
None of them have followers. If they got followers or got rich, I'd probably talk to them again.
Now, hang on a minute. Did you just say I don't talk to my family because they...
I don't know if Dr. Phil is I think Dr. Phil is great guy. Don't know him. But I also think that a lot of people that go on that show, yes, they have problems. Some of them, though, small percentage, large percentage, I don't know. I haven't done a study on them. But a part of them is just I'm going to go on here and I'm going to play this role, right? To get the most attention as I possibly can. So I don't really know if these people are really
don't have followers?
If they had followers, they'd be here right now.
This is honestly the Techlead mentality. It's hey, all that matters is followers. Good press, bad press. What does it matter, guys? It's all about being a legend. You got to be a legend. And if you're wondering, does Techlead really believe this? Just listen to what he has to say right after that clip.
I bet that if I were to get arrested and go to jail, the price of Million Token would skyrocket because it would just be legendary, It took this millionaire down. It ended this guy's career. It destroyed his reputation. This was the cryptocurrency that did it in for this guy.
Look, this is unhinged. This is delusional. First, it's factually wrong. Look at the price of something I don't know, BitConnect. After people were were arrested. The price did not exactly skyrocket.
Yeah, I mean, there's this, I forgot what it was. It was the South Sea, and there was this big whole scandal and scam. People investing a bunch of money. Also the tulip crisis. I think it was in Dutch. And the whole idea was that usually when a scam first starts off, you have the initial bump, and that leads more people to invest into it. And then you have, for example, a lot of people wanting to invest into it, and it leads it to run up to the peak. You have the small draw off, which people are concerned about, and then you have, for example, maybe a little up, and then you have this massive downfall. You see this little chart in a lot of places, man. I don't know, it's just human nature to just want to gamble a lot. I'm happy I don't. It's in my nature. I'm happy I just don't exercise it at all. You know, I'm just not a part of that stuff.
For coins that turn out to be scams. But secondly, getting put in jail doesn't make you a legend. It makes you a criminal. And
Oh no.
and criminals are a dime a dozen. You're not cool if you're a criminal. But here's the thing. You can't talk sense to somebody like Techlead, right? It doesn't work. And the reason is he thinks he's smarter than everybody.
All due respect to people like Coffeezilla, and I'm sure that he works hard and he's got the best of intentions. I'm just operating at a totally different level than him, right? So like if
Oh wow. You know, that's something. I have a friend, right? And he's like so smart. And tell him all the time, bro, you are so smarter than me. But sometimes you gotta stop thinking and just do what makes sense. And it sounds very kind of crazy, but we talk about this all the time. Like, you're so smart, you only think about numbers. Think about what you actually want out of life, right? So just make things as simple as possible. And that is hard for people. I read that in so many books. Like, sometimes when you're so smart to the point where like you just roll over into tangents, you know? Be careful. One thing I've learned is from Charlie Munger is that if you think you're smart, you're probably stupid, because there's always somebody out there that's smarter than you. So it's always important to keep an open ear or two.
he's operating here, I'm like up here. I'm pretty up there.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I don't know if he's joking here. That's the main thing, because I don't know this guy, man. I think he's like being sarcastic.
It's literally the I'm the big brain meme. It's like talking about how high your IQ is. Hey, I belong to Mensa. Like everybody else, Coffeezilla down here, me up here. This is the level where you say I don't play the race card and then play the race card. It's just
I think Coffeezilla knows he's being sarcastic, right? I don't know. I really don't know, guys.
you wouldn't understand, guys. It's a level you're not at. You and me, we're not there. And look, unfortunately, you can't reason with people who think they're up here. They believe they're superior to everyone else until it's time to play the victim card, and then they're, of course, happy to play that too. But that's basically the whole video. Techlead acts like he's going to address all my points. Never does.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we should watch the other video, but I'm not gonna watch it. Guys, this video is gonna get long, and honestly, I don't really like videos where I have to like criticize and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna end this video here. Let me know what you think. You know, I thought the Techlead was pretty cool, and I actually enjoy some of Coffeezilla's like videos and stuff like that. Because he did release some scams on some people, and does help people a lot, right? Because a lot of people, believe it or not, they fall for stuff all the time. And when I first started on YouTube, I made a lot of videos about exposing scams, just like breaking things down to help people out, you know? I'm glad that I kind of shifted a little bit. But yeah, pretty sure they both have their points. If you know about this topic more than I do, comment down below, let me know. If you don't know, let me know. If this was very cringe for you and you were like, I don't know, oh my God, Tommy, this is so much, then comment down below, let me know. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified. If you want to call me, the link is down below. The calls are free, by the way. On top of that, also, if you want to DM me on Instagram at Tommy Bryson. If you want to leave a video comment or like a comment to a video I'm going to watch, link it down below. I'll watch that video. And as always, here's another video here. Click my face right here, and peace. See you tomorrow.